Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Lavon Kaysen. I've been wanting to do this type of video reaction for a long time. I just never got around to it, but now I'm getting around to doing it, and the video reaction is going to be the Chris Chan documentary, which is from Sakamo. So, yeah. Chris Chan was the autistic of the millennials. You heard me right. Let me say this again. Chris Chan was the autistic of millennials. So, let's begin.
Sex, violence, bullying, and serious matters that may be upsetting to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and dudes of all teenagers, as well as the gals. My name is Christian Chandler. I am here, and y'all are there. This message is for everyone of the present and the future beyond this date, February 24th, 2007, my birthday, my 25th birthday. I am high-functioning autistic, and in my 25 years, I have seen and learned so much. And today, I intended to share some wise words that I hope each and every one of you will take to heart and allow for yourself and everyone else a better, brighter future. First off,
Meet Kristen Weston Chandler. He is a high-functioning autistic wonder of the internet, known for his countless antisocial episodes and traumatic events in his life.
it's my fault. I want everything about my house off the internet.
From public outbursts
No.
to assault of property and people,
Don't call anybody.
these events have eaten away at his very sanity. Who is Chris, you ask? What did he do, and why?
My name is Christian Weston Chandler. I'm here to find happiness with my true sweetheart, who I've known for over 2 months now.
All these questions will be answered tonight.
An update to my loyal fans on the internet through the YouTube.
We will
Ain't
delve
that
into the mind of
sad?
Christian,
Ain't that
showing his rise
just
and fall
sad,
of fame.
people? Ain't that just sad?
The misfortunes that unfold over time will break his thin grasp on reality.
And I look forward to the eventuality of you and me having our sex time together.
We will learn the secrets of this phenomenon that has swept the internet for almost a decade.
The incredible detail that people have gone into to observe him and write about him. There's more about Chris Chan than like George Washington or someone. There's so much information out about him.
Starting from the very beginning,
Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon and listen to what Sonic says at the end of it.
all the way up to current events.
We're told the fire started in a first-floor bathroom, but got quickly out of control and eventually shot through the roof.
Kristen Weston Chandler is an amazing sight to see for some, and for others, he is a tragedy that is too sad to laugh at. Well, I'm here to tell you about him. Understanding Chris and the following he has behind him is not an easy feat. Christian is currently 32 years old and has managed to become an internet sensation. We will briefly go over most of the stories because simply there is too much to tell. Before you watch any of Christian's videos, you must understand who he is. Christian has been famous for a while, sparking a wave of trolls trying to bully or harass him. Because of the way he acts, people want to poke fun at him constantly for his childlike brain and arguably odd mannerisms. But the trolls have their own reasons, which is what we will talk about. I am not here to justify any of the bad things that happened to Chris, or justify the backlashes Chris dishes out to the trolls. But I will show you unbiased facts and information about Chris. I want you to form your own opinion on Chris so you can decide what and who deserves punishment, if any. I want you to understand both sides, but most importantly, I want you to enjoy everything you see. A good book or movie is one that can spark emotion no matter if it's anger, sadness, or happiness. It is not right to laugh at someone when they are unable to help themselves. In other words, when Chris is jumping around like an idiot out of joy, laugh at him and with him. When he is angry, understand the situation. When he is sad, put yourself in his shoes without pity or any empathy. That being said, I don't condone any of these events, nor do I have any part in them. Enjoy the wonderfully weird life of Christian Weston Chandler. It is 5:30 a.m. in Charlottesville, Virginia. The date is February 24th, 1982. Christopher Weston Chandler, his current legal name at the time, was born from Robert and Barbara Chandler. Not much is known about Christian's childhood, except that he was pretty much a normal kid. Both his parents loved him and tried their best to shelter him from the outside world, all while making sure he was safe and happy.
My mother and my father are both really nice old-fashioned type people who not only gave me birth at their ages, which my mother is 66 currently, and my father is currently 80. They both just turned that way in the last couple of months. And I was born in 1982. They gave me the birth then, and anyway, it was so nice of them for them to give me the birth during the early 1980s. I was diagnosed with high-functional autism, and I lived a somewhat rough life.
We can tell it in your voice, Chris. We can tell that with your voice. We can tell that you're autistic with that voice. Like something's going on in that brain. We could tell.
An abusive babysitter at one time.
Christian's symptoms of autism did not occur until he was of 2 to 3 years old, around the time of a peculiar incident. One time while Christian's parents were out on the town, Chris was left with a babysitter to make sure he was safe. 3-year-old little Chris wanted to go tell his babysitter something, but she was on the phone. Chris approached her and interrupted the phone call. Making the babysitter enraged, she grabbed Chris, dragged him to his room, and locked him inside with his toys. He sat there alone, crying. This episode was so traumatic for Chris, he would refuse to speak for 6 years. Because of this, Christian had to attend James Madison.
Just freaking dang. Just wow. Just freaking wow. That traumatic situation to where the babysitter locked Christian into his room. With that happening, it made him not speak for 6 years. Wow! Wow!
University for speech therapy in Harrisonburg, Virginia.
And some of the teachers and principals of Nathaniel Green Elementary School, and I was attending in later years, about late 1980s, early 1990s, they abused me by pinning me to the ground with holding my wrists and my ankles, pinning me down the ground, and audio taping my cries and shouts. But anyway, my mother and my father, they both fought the court system, the Greene County court system, which they were not a very nice bunch of people. Very not. Hands down.
1991, Chris was switched into Nathaniel Green Elementary School. But after a few incidents with the teachers hinting towards abuse, Christian's family would take the school to court and fight the system. The Chandler family would end up losing, and the school board wanted Chris put into a special needs school or an institution. Christian's father, Bob, had an old-fashioned way of thinking, and he imagines that psychology and special needs have not gone past lobotomies and straitjackets. Because of fears that Chris would be institutionalized, in September, the Chandler family moves to Cloverleaf Lakes Apartments in Chesterfield County, Virginia. Although they keep their home in Ruckersville, Chris would be homeschooled from now on for an entire year. The year is 1992. Christian is 10 years old, and he meets Leonard Bearstein. Leonard is an animatronic bear that is set up at the local Regency Square shopping mall every year around Christmas. Leonard has a band of animatronic bears to sing along with him. The bear is designed to interact with the audience via a human operator behind the curtains. Due to the small crowd at the mall, Chris got a lot of attention from Leonard. Leonard asked Chris his name, and Chris replied, Christopher. The bear misheard him as saying Christian. Chris saw this as a name he should hold on to, and later got it legally changed to Christian Weston Chandler. This is a very important event in Christian.
Wow. That bear made a change for Christopher's life. The bear made Christopher change his name to Christian. Just wow. This information keeps on getting more interesting. It just does, people. It just freaking does.
His life, and he sees that as something sacred.
The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, the cool new TV show, is on the air. And check this out, it's the KB Toy Stores Watch and Win sweepstakes. All you gotta do is watch the show and then write down the Sonic Says message. For an entry blank, go to a participating KB Toy Store or use a 3x5 card and mail it into this station. You might win some of this cool Sonic stuff. Prizes may vary. There's even a $1,000 shopping spree at KB Toy Stores. The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and KB Toy Stores Watch and Win sweepstakes. Watch and you can win.
Finally tonight, Sonic the Hedgehog is running wildly in the Chandler household this weekend. 12-year-old Christian Chandler of Charlottesville was the winner in a video game shopping spree. Christian is one of only about 100 winners nationally to receive $1,000 worth of Sega games and equipment. For his parents, it's just another example of how well he's doing. Christian is a high-functioning autistic child. This past fall, on his own initiative, he entered a contest based on a favorite cartoon character.
All I had to do was exactly watch Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon and I'd listen to what Sonic says at the end of it and write it down for a whole week, and then I had to mail it in, and I had to be drawn out of a hat, and I just won.
Alright, we are going to stop here for today. What did you guys think of Christian and Christian's life so far? Let me know in the comment section below. There will be a part 2. Yes, there will be a part 2, people. There will be. So, yeah. What did you guys think of Christian's life so far? Christian's story so far? Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know in the comment section below. See you guys later, and peace.